Hello ladies, this is Ben coming to you from the Learning Center, and this is your tip of the week. So this week, ladies, I'm going to give you a real quick tip on how to get your hands on the golf club properly. We're talking about the grip. So when I grip the golf club, what we're going to do is we're going to start out with the golf club in your left hand, or our top hand for a right-handed golfer, and we're going to put our arm out in front of us, nice and straight and parallel to the ground. We're going to hold the golf club straight up in the air and put our thumb on top of the grip, just like this. What this does is it gets the left hand in the grip properly so that it doesn't move around in the middle of the backswing. We don't want that club twisting around in our hands and changing position during the swing. So we start with the club in our left hand with our arm straight out, and we make a 90-degree angle with the golf club. That'll be how we start. Now from there, it's really simple. We take our right hand, we put the golf club, or the bottom of the club, right here in our fingers, in the middle of our fingers, and then we wrap our hand around the golf club. And what we're going to do is we're going to overlap our right hand on top of our left thumb, just like that. Now for our junior golfers, we call that hot dog in a bun. We're taking our hot dog, which is the left thumb, putting it in the bun. That's the palm of the right hand. That will ensure that both hands are on the golf club properly. There are going to be two things we want to consider when we're taking our grip to make sure that our hands are positioned properly on the golf club. And I'll show them to you here. The first thing we're going to look at is the position of our left hand. And we will be able to judge the position of our left hand based on whether or not we see two knuckles on the top of our left hand here. If we see more than that, that would indicate our grip is too strong. And if we see less than that, that would indicate our grip is too weak. So we want to see two knuckles on our left hand. Once we've gotten the right hand on, we're going to use a similar reference point, except we're going to look at the top portion of the hand. Now we create a V, or an arrow, with the thumb and our palm of our hand here. We're going to make sure that that arrow points at our right side, preferably right ear or right eye. And our thumb should remain more on the top part of the golf club. If we see those two positions right there, then we know that our hands are in the proper spot. The final aspect of the grip that we'll take a look at is whether or not we use a 10-finger grip, an interlocking grip, or an overlapping grip. The difference between these three is very simple. With a 10-finger grip, we put all 10 fingers on the golf club. So if you look at the bottom of my club here, you can see that I have all 5 fingers on my left hand and all 5 fingers on my right hand on the golf club. They will touch the golf club throughout the entire swing. The second grip is the interlocking grip. The interlocking grip, we're going to lift our left index finger, or our top hand index finger, and our bottom hand pinky finger. We're going to slide our hands closer together, and then we're going to interlock those two fingers together. So in that particular case, we do not actually touch the golf club with those two fingers that we've interlocked together. The final grip, which is the grip that I use, is to lay all 5 fingers of our left hand on the golf club, and then move our right hand closer to our left and overlap our right pinky finger on top of our left index finger, or our top hand index finger. This is called the overlapping grip. There's no real benefit to either one of these 3 grips. It's more or less for comfort. If you feel like you hit the ball left, or if you feel like your right hand is too strong on the club, or we have too much grip pressure, oftentimes we can move to an interlocking or overlapping grip to help with the grip pressure and alleviate some of the stress on your hands as well. The next time you're practicing, feel free to try any of those grips to see which one might feel better to you. And be sure to double check the position of your left and right hand on the golf club so that you know whether or not it is in the right spot in your hand. And as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask a member of the professional staff. We're always here to help. Play well this week, ladies.